Hi Aquarius, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week. So I've already pulled the oracle cards just to save a bit of time, and I'm going to read them out to you if I can find the page. There we go. So first one you got is not for you, and it says there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you're not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what's for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. So there's something that's going on in your life that I feel like you're trying to work towards, or it could be a person. You really want this person in your life, but it's kind of like it keeps not working out, or the situation keeps not working out, and you keep pushing it, but it's really not going to work out because that's not the situation for you. It's not for your highest good. So there's something that's way better coming in. Then we have the third quarter moon, and it says adjustments are required. It says think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what is coming away might have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that not all is lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. I'm reevaluating the situation. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. So I feel like it's very synchronistic with this card. It's saying like this situation is not for you, or this person is not for you, that you might need to kind of look towards a new plan, and that there is something good coming around the corner, and you need to trust the universe, because both of them said that you need to trust this. Okay, and then let's see 13 cat spirit, which says claim your independence. And this card says when cat spirit meows, she's calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror this back to you in kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you, cat spirit rejoices. She's here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. So there could be some sort of like codependency issues that's going on at the moment, which is keeping you attached to some situation or some person. And maybe it's kind of saying like you need to reclaim your own self-worth and your own self-respect, and realize that you don't actually need anyone in your life besides yourself. Yes, it's lovely to have people around, but you don't actually need it, and you need to realize who you are. Okay, so Aquarius, let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Okay, so let's see what is coming in for Aquarius. What are the messages, and what does Aquarius need to know? Okay, so we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is, and the Queen of Cups. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have the Ace of Cups, we have Strength, Leo energy, and we have the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck then, we have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Fool, Aries energy. Okay, so the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, which is very synchronistic with the Fool card, which is also a new beginning. The difference is the Ace of Wands is a new beginning that you are very passionate about, very excited to go towards. It's like a new beginning on a double shot of espresso. And it's kind of like you are racing towards this. With the Knight of Swords being here, it's also very quick movement forward. So you're running towards this new beginning. Maybe you do need to run away from something else or someone else. But this new beginning, basically with the Fool, the difference with the new beginning here is saying that you need to kind of trust the universe, which is very synchronistic with these two cards, saying that you need to kind of just get into this carefree spirit of being like, okay, I'm going to trust. I'm going to walk in the direction you want me to walk in, universe, and I'm going to trust that it works out. You don't need to do too much planning or too much digging when it comes to this. It's kind of like, let's just go ahead and see what happens. Trust that if I fall, the universe will catch me. So it's a very nice new beginning start that's happening very quickly. Queen of Pentacles is your main situation next week. So you do need to focus on your own well-being in some way, which is also very synchronistic with the cat spirit. Focus on the daily tasks right now of things that you need to do, maybe things around the house or things at work, or you know, being a mom, if that's what you are, or a dad. But Queen of Pentacles is generally the feminine energy. But it is also about really nurturing yourself in this time. You might need to like go out for a walk to connect with nature, or it could also be a very fertile time. So birthing things into reality, whether that be actual ideas or whether that be literal children. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very committed to her own well-being, so you need to be that way, or that will be your focus next week anyway. And it's so funny that this one said your self-worth and your self-respect, because here we have like someone who respects themselves and looks after themselves, and the Queen of Cups is someone who gives themselves self-love, which I'll get to that later. Then we have the Chariot. So how did you get here? I feel like you had to move from a situation into something new. Basically, there's something that you're moving on from. You could be like coming up to obstacles and kind of getting through them as they come. And you are going to be successful. Like the Chariot is very fast moving, successful energy. So you're moving on quite quickly is what I see. The Seven of Cups is about confusion. Maybe feeling like an option in some way, or feeling like you don't know which path to take, what's the correct cup to choose. But with this confusion, you know, if you put energy into yourself, it's kind of saying that, you know, you don't need to focus on what you don't know. Like it's like this Fool card, like you need to trust the universe and don't worry about what you don't know. Ace of Cups. So what this is bringing when you look after yourself and put energy into yourself and your daily tasks and that type of thing is new love. So it could be someone new altogether, or it could be renewed love with your person. But what this is like someone offering you their cup of love with the potential of it becoming your ultimate happiness, basically, or your like your family in some way. It's just the potential now, but the opportunity is there. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is your outcome. So there is a decision that needs to be made here. You'll be the one making the decision. The decision with the Two of Wands is always, this is my should I stay or should I go card. So I feel like it's saying you should go. The Two of Wands is also about getting out of your comfort zone. Like, are you staying in this situation because this is comfortable for you? Or are you staying in it because it's exciting? And that's the difference. You need to go down. You see how she's holding on the one there? That's that Ace of Wands. Like, go towards your new path. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So in your day-to-day life, or usually to do with work, things are changing. You are going to have luck on your side, but the universe is kind of moving things around for like your favor, basically, like it's for you. And I feel like maybe this change that's happening is why you're having to realize that this situation is not for you and you need to kind of change it and leave it behind. This is like destiny that is coming into play here. 8 of Cups is in your connections, your feelings, that type of thing. So you're walking away from a situation because it's not for you, right? So you're having to leave something behind because there's nothing left here for you. There's nothing left for you to do here. There's no growth here. There's no happiness here. You need to leave and go and find your happiness. So the 8 of Cups is about you walking away from something. The Queen of Cups here is in your thoughts. So the Queen of Cups is someone who's very loving, very giving, very kind, devoted, generous, all of those good things. But right now she's kind of holding it back and saying like, I'm not going to pour my energy into you anymore. I'm actually going to focus on pouring this energy into myself. Like, I'm a loving person. I know that I'm a loving person. So I'm just going to give myself the love that you didn't give me type of energy. Or I'm not going to express my feelings right now. I'm going to keep them to myself, and I'm going to focus on myself and give myself the self-love. And then we have the Strength card. So the Strength card is in one of your goals, or something that you desire. And strength is about your inner strength. It's not about literal physical strength, but it's your inner strength that you need to get the courage, the bravery to kind of do something. But strength is also about holding back. So I feel like maybe you're holding back with the Queen of Cups and the Strength card from maybe some person in your life, or it's definitely, I think, towards a person. I don't even think it's a situation. I think that you're having to hold back on like your reactivity in some way, and like trying to like think before you react on a situation. So Aquarius, let's get you some clarifiers. Okay, so what is the Queen of Pentacles? We have the Empress. Very similar energy. Didn't I say like birthing ideas into the world? But the Empress is also someone who's very nurturing, very loving. The Empress is all the queens in one, right? So it's the Queen of Cups, it's the Queen of Pentacles, it's the Queen of Wands, who's someone who's very confident and knows her worth. And then there is also the Queen of Swords, someone who's, you know, willing to observe and look at things logically, and someone who's willing to put boundaries in place if necessary. So the Empress is the queen of everything, basically. So she's someone also who's very fertile, very much in the place of the receptive energy as well. So not going and chasing anything, not chasing goals, chasing dreams, chasing people, literally just kind of observing, seeing what's coming towards her, being open to what's coming towards her, and allowing things to happen and kind of evaluating them when they get presented to her. So be very kind and loving to yourself and be receptive to whatever's coming out. 2 of Pentacles here. So there definitely is some sort of decision that needs to be made here with the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you're kind of weighing the pros and cons of the situation. You're still feeling a little bit indecisive, but you also could be feeling like you're juggling too much right now with your tasks and what you have to get done. So just keep that in mind as well. Maybe that's why you need to put the focus on your well-being, because you're very busy. What's the Wheel of Fortune? We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like destiny is bringing you in a new offer, something that is close to your heart, possibly someone who's going to come in and like sweep you off your feet, or be very romantic, want to kind of take you out on a date, possibly apologize if there's something from the past. And this is something like where karma's come into play here. So this offer is being presented to you. If it's got to do with work, it's something that you're very like passionate about, but not passionate in the way that it's like, oh, exciting. It's like passionate in the way that it's like, this means something to me. Like, I really want to take this position. Queen of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you have a lot of emotions for this person that's coming towards you, for this offer that's coming towards you, but you're holding back on showing those emotions right now. So let's see, what's the Eight of Cups? The Hierophant. Okay, and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're walking away from someone who you thought would be your ideal partner, someone who you thought you might marry one day or get into, like, start a family with, have a family with. And you're having to walk away from the situation because it's not bringing you the happiness that you know that you deserve. You're not happy, they're not happy. You need to do things the traditional way with the Hierophant, and just kind of, if you're walking away, maybe cut ties altogether for your own happiness. So what's the Queen of Cups? The Wheel of Fortune. So that's again the Wheel of Fortune there. So it's kind of like, this is destined to happen, that this person is not meant for you, or this situation is not meant for you. So time to pull back, look after yourself, and you will get the wheel to turn in your favor. Like, luck will be on your side. It's destined to happen. And then we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, got to cover that. So with the Devil being at the bottom of the deck, this is a card of needing to break through from any kind of like toxic emotions, like it was saying in this third quarter moon card, that there might be something that you need to release. There could be addictions involved here, or maybe even obsession in some way, but you will know what that unhealthy attachment is for you. The Devil also can be about codependency. So it could be that you're with someone because it's comfortable to be there, because you're so used to being with that person, because you like to rely on someone. And that's not a bad thing, relying on someone. But if you're relying on someone and you can't live without them because like you literally physically cannot do it, like it's going to kill you type of thing, emotionally, and like possibly even relying on them in like the daily tasks. Maybe they've been helping you out with the daily tasks and now doing them by yourself. You're like, how would I be able to do that all by myself? You do need to break out of this this energy. So what's the Strength card? Three of Swords. Okay, you're needing to kind of get the courage to get past some sort of heartbreak. You're needing to kind of go within, spend some time alone, heal yourself. You're also needing to kind of gain some sort of wisdom about this situation. Like, you will learn the lessons that you need to with the Hermit card, going through this heartbreak. But it's also about holding back right now, spending some time alone, and not giving to this person or this situation any longer. What's the Two of Wands? With the Nine of Swords. There's a decision that you have to make that's kind of keeping you up at night. Like, it's stressing you out, it's giving you anxiety, you get depressed about this, you just don't see the path forward. But I feel like the path forward is like, you need to kind of release control of this and trust the universe, because it's like you have these two beautiful new beginnings coming in here. All you have to do is make that decision, but you're not making that decision because you're scared to go down that path. Eight of Pentacles, this is about needing to kind of work hard on yourself, make sure that you're putting in the hard work towards your situation as well, and maybe you even need to study something new, or there's something to be learned here again, and whatever this decision is, it's kind of like you need to kind of really push yourself to go down this path, the new beginning, and to get out of your comfort zone, even if it makes you worried or stressed. Okay, let's move on to your love reading. This could have all been about love, but this is now specifically about love. So I want to see, how does Aquarius feel about their person? Memories, reminiscing, dwelling in bittersweet. So you're thinking about the past with them, and like about probably looking at the good times, and then like kind of wanting them back in some way, or wanting them to come towards you, or not able to let go in some way. And I feel like that's the codependency taking over. Like, it's not actually what you want. Like, think about the times when you were with them where you were like, I can't do this anymore, like why am I still here? We do have longing, craving, aching and wanting. So you do want them to come forward towards you. You want to get back with them in some way. What's if you're separated? What about their feelings for Aquarius? We have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. So they do see you as someone who's fun, and they are like drawn towards you. We have rejection at the bottom of the deck, abandoned, dismissed, and irrational fear. So they could be someone who's quite scared of commitment because they fear rejection. And by you walking away kind of like brings out that fear in them. That's not for you to fix though. It's very clear here that this is not for you. Okay, so what is the outcome? We have trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. That's that devil energy, feeling very trapped and stuck in this energy. Like you need to move past this. But we do also have at the bottom of the deck, one day, someday, somewhere, and another time. So maybe it's just right now that this situation is not for you, or this person is not for you. But it could be like a one day type of situation, but not right now. You need to heal your codependency issues. They need to heal their rejection issues. You might have some other issues that you also need to, like some toxic traits, some toxic emotions that you need to release. But it's about really just getting to the point where you're actually comfortable in your own independence before getting back with them or before going on towards new love. Okay. Let's see, for Aquarius, we have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. That's very similar to the Fool card. It's about like being carefree, having a childlike mindset, and just kind of taking the steps and being adventurous and having fun. What else? Okay, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, so maybe there's someone that you can't really trust in this situation. And then, or maybe you just don't trust them. What else? Free yourself. Look next to the trap card. It's time to take back control of your life. So you need to free yourself from the situation. The situation is not for you. Adjust the situation. Get into your own self-worth, your own self-love, your own self-respect, and just get yourself out of the situation. Bottom of the deck, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I feel like this might be towards someone new altogether with that Ace of Cups. Otherwise, it could just be a new start that you need to kind of go towards, and maybe you'll meet someone down the path there. Okay. So let's see, messages from Aquarius's person. We have, we need to let each other go. I do see that. And you having like trying to find the strength to be able to do that. We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, maybe they're learning the lessons. And then we have, I hide behind material things. That could be a very materialistic person that you're dealing with here. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, I love you. So there is definitely feelings there, but it's kind of like it seems a bit unhealthy is the word that I'm going to use. And I feel like you know that. And that's why this card is coming up saying that this situation is not for you. But I hope this resonated, Aquarius. If it does, please do give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel grow, and you have no idea how much that means to me. If you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.